guys, Batman13 here, and this is my review on my custom LEGO Star Wars TIE Fighters. Now, this has been a long-awaited review, and I'm sorry I haven't got to this review soon enough, but for this review, I have my First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter and my regular Imperial TIE Fighter, nonetheless, still as amazing as each other. But still, I want to get this clear before you guys comment down below. This is not copied off of Brickfold or Jarek's design. This is not copied off of them. Now, as you guys can see later in the review itself, there will be tons of different differences between them, and I really just want to get that clear before you guys comment down below and write your opinions on how this looks like this. And it's not their design. It is inspired by the design, mainly because of the cockpit, but the wings are completely my design. They have a completely different wing design and everything like that, so I just want to get that clear out of the blue real quick. And also, this is a contest entry into First Order Lego's contest. It is a MOC contest. If you guys want to go enter, the link's down below on how to go enter. Shout out to him, by the way. He's a really great MOC designer, and I asked him if I could enter vehicles, and he said yes. So I don't know if it's cheating by entering two, but I really want to get this review out as quick as possible. And I hate doing contest entries and then reviewing it later on, because the review kind of was a contest entry. So the title of this video is going to be the review, but it's also a contest entry as well. So anyways, without further ado, let's go get straight into this video. Okay, so here is the TIE Fighter. I think I'm going to do it for this video is just showcase this Imperial TIE Fighter for now, and then move on to the Special Forces First Order TIE Fighter in a separate video, just to give you guys a separate look at them. But I figured just put both TIE Fighters in the thumbnail, just for now. I don't know. But, you know, the intro is going to stay the same regardless for both of those TIE Fighters in there. But just to give you guys a little sneak peek look at it, just to give you guys a little look at it, I'm just going to show you guys that. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into this video. So starting off with the cockpit, I'm going to zoom in here. As you guys can see here, I did these four cylindrical pieces, which this is the idea I got from Brickfold, pretty much. Is just that, and then the rest of it I kind of just winged. I pretty much just winged the rest of the design, but mainly the design right here was just this part right here where all these little pieces go, and it pretty much makes the TIE Fighter, or really is that all it really does is just make the TIE Fighter right there, and then the rest is just for show. But I really like this design. I really just liked it that much, and I figured why not do it, and it just looks so much better than what LEGO does. It's just unbelievable. But starting off with that, I just really want to start with that. The rest of it kind of slopes down towards the wings. Rather on the First Order TIE Fighter, the wings, I mean, how it slopes down is a little bit more thicker, a little bit more straight of a line. This is more of a sharp kind of, a more slanted cut right there, and then that one is more, the First Order TIE Fighter, it's just kind of slanted a bit, you know, non-sharp at all, really, so it's just kind of flat almost. But this one, obviously the curves are a bit sharper here. And then moving on to the wings, right there, as you guys can see, there's a little emblem there. And you kind of can't see it, but there's that border around there. How I did that was just with the tiles right here. As you guys can see, these clips, how far can I get? You guys can see those clips right there, and it basically clips onto that. There is a bit of a gap running along the rest of the wing until it gets to the corners right there where it connects with yet another clip. All it's doing is connecting these angles. Every corner and basically every corner and every angle that has to be done is just done with these clips. As you guys can see right there, it's just done with those clips. So everything you guys can see right there is just done with those clips. And then with the wings here, how I connected these beams, not these beams, because you couldn't really, with the technique I used for the wings, which I might do a tutorial on it, but the technique I used for these wings is that these couldn't really be connected, so they're kind of loose. I tried gluing at one point, but it wasn't staying, so there was really no point. But these can kind of wiggle a little bit because they're not really connected. The only way they're connected is from the center module, I guess. But these are connected with these little bricks. Sorry, my headphones are in the way. But basically, these are just connected with these bricks right here, as you guys can see. And I don't know if they're Travis bricks. They're not Travis bricks. They're headlight bricks. That's what they are. And that just connects with the plate. Luckily, it connects perfectly, and you don't have to like stress the brick to actually make it connect, which I'm getting sick and tired of doing for every single MOC I do. You know, I do so much work to do it, and then you figure out that you have to bend the brick to get the connection, which is annoying. But anyways, moving on with this thing. The wings are pretty much the exact same thing. And the way I did the curves right there is I just used these, what are they, 1x2 by 3 bricks with a slope, 1x2 by 3 slopes, and so I just thought that was a pretty good use of the bricks. These are used bricks, so that's why they're scratched. But I tried, if you guys can see right here with the light shining on it, you can really see it. I tried to make the wings not look like they were just randomized. I mean, as you guys can see, these are pretty much, they're not, it doesn't look like it's randomized, if you guys know what I mean. Like the way I put the bricks, the grooves kind of just, they don't really, it doesn't look like crap, but it doesn't look like it was randomized either, so I think I really like that detail. And then moving on to the other side of the wing, if you guys can sort of, I'm just sort of trying to get an angle at it, but you guys can kind of see right there, a lot of detail went into that. These 1x2 plates with this, no, these 1x4 plates with this 1x2 plate with the little lip on the end, that was used just to kind of connect the wings in more, because the way these wings are connected, they are just with some pins, and that's pretty much the basic connection I got, was just like 4 pins that connect. I might just take out this entire assembly on the wing just to kind of show you it, but that's pretty much about it, and there's not much to cover on that. So that's how it connects, and then the rest of it was just kind of greebling, and it wasn't really much greebling, it was just more like trying to make getting these cheese slopes on there to kind of slope towards the wing more. I thought that was like a last minute touch, that I really didn't get brick link orders for those slopes, but those were kind of like leftover slopes that I had left over, and that was pretty much it. Then moving on to the back of the TIE Fighter, as you guys can see here, I did almost copy their design, not really copy, more or less, but I kind of just got my own design and kind of flowed through it and really tried to make it look as good as possible. As you guys can see right there, you have the cheese slopes kind of, if I can move this TIE for a little bit, you can see the cheese slopes making that engine right there, and then you guys can see the twin ion engines on the sides right there, because, you know, TIE Fighter stands for twin ion engine, the TIE word anyways. The back right here, I did a lot of, I did these macaroni pieces, I don't know what to call them, but I used those, and then I also used these new, like, pizza shaped pieces, right on these sides here to give it more of a kind of spiral, if you would say, kind of look to it. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm gonna raise the tripod up here real bit. So that was pretty cool, and that was kind of a last minute touch as well. Had to get like a last minute brick link order to get those 4 little pizza pieces. If you guys know what I mean, you know, you probably do, but just to give it more of a dome, I guess, kind of shape to it. It doesn't stick out as much as I would like, because obviously it should, you know, extend a bit more, but it's fine. If you get like an overview of it, which I'll do in just a second, but that right there I think looks pretty nice. I think the front really sells it, and it really gives it a really cool look. So I'm going to go ahead and just do an overview shot right here at this TIE Fighter, and I really like this TIE Fighter. I think it's probably one of my best little models here. You guys can see right there how it doesn't really extend too much. It kind of just sits flush with this clip piece. And the way I clipped this TIE thing on, I would lift the TIE thing open. There's a hole, unlike Brickvault did. They kind of clogged up that hole for structural issues, but I had to sacrifice little structural issues right there, but I just sacrificed that so I can get that open right there. I couldn't get on the First Order TIE Fighter, couldn't get that hole on the top there, so I decided just to kind of clog it up for structural issues on that one, because that one was like almost, you know, you'd touch it and it would break. You barely could even stand up because there was that hole there. So anyways, that is pretty much about it for this TIE Fighter. I know this has been a long-awaited showcase, not really showcase, but review. You guys have been asking where can I see this if you're not going to review it as soon as possible. But yeah, I just want to kind of quickly apologize, because I have been moving and have been doing a lot of stuff lately. As I haven't really had time to showcase these things because they've been in a box for the past couple of days, and then I just cracked them open recently. I just played them for a little bit, and then I just kind of said, hey, I forgot I have to enter this contest. So if you guys want to go enter the contest, First Order Legos contest, the link's down below if you guys want to go enter his contest. But I'm entering the contest kind of late, like I said, because I'm moving and because of all that kind of stuff. I hadn't really had the time. I have a lot of videos backed up, just I have to edit it really quick. So I'm going to be doing a lot of those lately, and stuff like that. So if you guys want to go see the contest and how to enter that, you guys can go to the link down below. It is a MOC contest. The prizes are pretty cool, but I decided just to kind of put this here. He said I could enter vehicles, but I would just ask him to make sure if you can or not. But yeah, so I asked him if I could enter a vehicle, and he said yeah. So I decided to enter this TIE Fighter because I worked on these for a little while actually, and I just really had to showcase this as soon as possible. So anyways, guys, that has to be it for this video. Also, I really wanted to show there is this little, like, you guys can see right there, going onto the interior right there. You guys can see that there is a pilot, and he can fit in there. He is kind of, you know, there's not really much vision, but he is seeable, and you can fit a pilot in this TIE Fighter. I don't know why there's studs on the other those. I just ran out of 1x1 bricks, I guess. Anyways, there is that little control panel, handlebar thing, whatever you guys want to call it. But then you can just close the cockpit. The cockpit is just held on with a clip, obviously, because that's the only way to connect these cockpit pieces. But they're really beautiful, though. And I'm actually kind of shocked why LEGO didn't use the top cockpit piece, the one on top, for their newer TIE Fighter. I was actually kind of shocked. But anyways, nonetheless, this is a pretty cool design in my opinion. I had to cheat a little bit, and I had to glue a couple of stress areas just for review purposes. So this is pretty weak on its own, but if you just glue the weak areas together, you should be pretty good. And it is kind of, let me just press these joints right here because they always kind of, that was one of the weak points. You can pick it up. It is kind of swooshable. You can pick it up, so it is really nice to kind of pick up and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, guys, without further ado, I'm going to end this video off because it has been a pretty long video. And this is why I'm just, doing each separate video for each TIE Fighter, because I know this is going to take a long time to review. Anyways, guys, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and end this video off. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, please comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.